Welcome back, survivors. I'm SurvivalVis, and we return to Inscryption, where last episode we made it into the new areas with P03 and then the other scribe to the south of that. We got through all of, I guess, like the chaff fights for the area, and we came across the dredger down below who found whatever this chunk is. It's going through the system right now for P03 stuff to make cards. So we'll see what happens to it once it gets up there and gets scanned. Ooh. Doesn't even look right on the... Now, one of the things that I had brought up with it was when we had basically Act 2 sort of set itself, there's a mention that there was corrupted data in the DOS documentation of everything going through the screen really quickly. So I'm wondering if this is important to that, or this is the corrupted data itself, because yeah, it's glitching out really badly. It's going to take a little while to get around, though. I would try to alter my deck, but the only problem is I think that puts us into a pause state, so that won't really help it go along through that. But all we've got left in this area is I just want to follow this to see whatever happens to it. And then we'll try tackling P03. Well, it at least changed again to something else. Yeah, it's slowly making its way along. And then we'll have to... I guess this is the... Yeah, this is the card scanner for basically what P03 uses to make his cards. We know Leshy used the wildlife, or the camera, or wildlife cam, or whatever it was. Oh, I heard something. Okay, well, there's that. So yeah, we'll see what happens here with this. Grimora, I guess, just used a quill and wrote or recorded that. Okay, so that's just a bot. That's a bot, and that. Okay. See. Okay, well, there's nothing I can seem to do. The card should have been printed out and in this pile. Which I don't see anything more to be done with it. And, yeah, basically, it looks like this is just a constantly going cycle then. The bots fall down to the area the dredger is, it dredges them out, sends them back up, and just, repeats indefinitely. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything I could have done with that. But we're ready to go up against P03 now, or P03. I'm not sure what it's... The bots haven't gotten much better. But you battled all of my workers. And you actually won? Give me that deck again. Wow. You beat them with that? Alright. Maybe there are some synergies that I missed. Let's go then. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. Oh. You see those conveyor belts? Just like my factory. At the very least, they ought to test your lane positioning. Okay, so what do we got? Insectodrone, Inspector, and Meatbot. Ew. Okay, well, I've got an interesting start here, because I can do that there, and then if they do move around, I want the wolf cub right there, and that right there. Now, let's just see how this kind of plays. Yeah, okay, so that moved. See how that works? Okay, your turn. I am going to lose the cat, but I can do those to get this out. Although, it might have been nice to have gotten Meatbot on our side. Yeah, sorry, cat, but... Okay, yeah, no, I'll keep Mole Man for now. I guess just let this kind of play forward a little bit more. No, it's not going to... Oh! It's not going the best, but it's also not the worst right now, because we just got the Inspector on our side. And Mole Man will take a few hits for us. Gravedigger. I might actually put Gravedigger up here. Like, it's going to generate bones for them, but it doesn't do any attack, so I can basically let it just clog up their system a little bit. Oh, and there's Meatbot. That... I might just let this play along. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Take care of that, take care of that. There's the Inspector gone. Now, if Meatbot does come down to our side, that is going to be very helpful, but I do see one... Here's a problem. I gotta think of this, because I can't destroy the bomb bot, because that's going to wipe out all on their side too, but it's going to happen anyway. So I might just have to... Yeah, see, and that'll wipe everything out. They don't want to let me have the, Yeah, let that happen. Shoot. Okay, that's going to be 3. I've got 1, 2... I can take this once. Okay, that can go there. I'll put the rabbit down. I screwed that up. Although... I can kind of fix it, but not really. Because, yeah, that'll take care of that across. But that's going to be the one hit, and that's me taken care of. You open the crates around the temple, right? You need better cards. Yeah, I've got to alter the deck bits. Uriuli, as nice as it is to have that much power, is not good when you can't get it out. So I'll take care of that. I think I'm trying to think maybe too big for, like, damage. I gotta think of, like, smaller amounts. Problem is, I don't get a lot of cards in hand. I have to slowly go through drawing them all out. So I've got to think of, like, maximum efficiency for what gets tossed out. Maybe I'll try this. Just get the Uriulis out because they were so, like, big and hard to play out. And see how I can go there. It might not hurt to try loading some bots in here because they just use the energy. But I'll give it another go and see. The old dredger wouldn't hop on the line. Do not worry, that's acceptable. Another battle? Yeah, let's try this again. See how we do. You go first. Okay. That there. And maybe you there. Yeah, so 1, but that gives me at least the bones I can use in... this guy. I passed your turn. Let me try the Boombot there. Yeah, I'll take care of that. Those will both attack, but that moves, so we keep that. We got Meatbot, which will be pretty handy for this. And I think I'll do that there. Yeah, let me just let that play out. That's going to blast across and take care of that. That takes care of everything here, basically. But there's a little bit of damage forward. We've got 2 brought back. Ooh, you know what? I think we'll get rid of those 2. Ouroboros right there. Get your smack in. And that brings us to our next phase. Oh, scanner's online. Which card to scan? Oh, you've only given me one choice. Uh-oh. The stat line could be better. It's a 5-5. What do you mean better? Your move. Actually, that's not going to work out that badly, because the skeleton will give me that. I am going to take the 5 here, but it's going to rotate. And I can just power you up, and that's the win. Nice luck you had. I guess playing a perfect game is no match for good RNG. Well, I mean, you gave us the win because of the scanning for the Ouroboros. I guess you won. Your ambition is to become the scribe of beasts. That soft-minded stump? You ought to reconsider. Okay, what? I should take his place? Nothing really new here, so we'll just take that, although another cat is nice to have. Oh, and another cat. The steel mice aren't bad to have, so I might... Oh, battery low again. So we're going to have a little bit more like the live action stuff to go through, or... Battery fully charged. Okay, no, this is, I think we've already seen it before. Because, yeah, the 3 errors are all the same. Those all do look the same. Is there anything... No, it all looks the same, so I'm just going to... Yeah, stop browsing footage. I don't think there's anything new to go over there. Okay, but that was P03 done. And let me alter that deck. I've got 4 cats. I don't want more than that. Maybe I will add another mantis god, just because they are pretty easy to get out, and they do have, like, the nice wide effect of themselves out. But it was another steel mice, because they're a nice card I can indefinitely keep playing each turn because of their energy, or what they do. Okay, but that was everything there. I don't really see any... I mean, there is the mycologist I could visit with the grave diggers. Yeah, let's go check in with those guys. Because what happens if we talk to them and do something for them? Do you see the diagram? 2 of that. Please? Oh. You have the cards. Yes. This is good. Close your eyes. This will be gruesome. Thank you. Here is your prize. A spore digger. And its owner's turn will generate 1 bone. Okay, so basically it has the effect of 2 in 1. I think I got more health as well. I think it was only like 2 health before. Oh, we require 4 experiments. Require duplicates. See the diagram? You have done well. Now, hand the cards over. I mean, I don't use them anyway, so I'm just kind of curious, like, if it just keeps generating a random ones each time, or there's something more specific to eventually unlock with these guys. Would you like to see what we've done? Yeah, so it adds 2 per your hand, so those are spore mice. Okay, and... I mean, I'm pretty sure I've got plenty of those, but I don't know if I... Like, it just, again, keeps cycling through random cards over and over to upgrade. So I think we're good to move forward down into the last area. And this is the one we haven't seen... Ooh. The note reads, Greetings. If you're reading this, it must be because you wish to challenge me, Magnificus, to a card battle. But in order to earn that privilege, you must first defeat my 3 graduate students. As for their whereabouts, that's for you to discover. Sincerely, Magnificus. Okay. And what do we got here? A strange monocle. You put it on. Oh. There's a little trail to that, but I just want to see. Okay, I can't open that door up. There is a chest here. Inside the chest is covered in sticky green goo, but you find a card pack. Is this the jar guy? Bleen's Mox. Can't be sacrificed. While on the board, provides a blue gem to its owner, also provides a green gem. I have not tried out any of the magic cards. Well, truthfully, I haven't even tried out any of the, Collect... Oh, okay, this I guess goes to show you, like, all the cards there are to collect per, like, each of the deck types. So yeah, there's a lot I'm missing in quite a few. There's still a small one. Oh, you know what? One of those is probably the squirrel ball. I just realized, like, I was thinking, okay, squirrel's there, but there was also that squirrel ball card. I don't see that. But yeah, let's see about this. Oh. Okay, interesting. That's like a specific common... Oh. Oh. I'm not sure what to make of that. It's... Department of Defense? Harry Reginald Wilkinson, I think? February 1964. Oh, and I'm back. Over wherever I am. Okay, I don't see anything I can do with, like, anything in here. Because, yeah, it's just a wall, other than coming back to here. Oh, you know, I might have been dumb. Is there actually, like, one of these that has ink on it? No. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it looks like skull with the diamond in it. Wing, skull with a diamond. Skull with a diamond. Wing. And skull with a diamond. There we go. Ooh. It is the goo guy, I think. Oh, the pain is unbearable. My organs are melting. Do you see? Magnificus turned me into goo for my final exam. I just need to defeat one more challenger. Then I will earn my rightful place. My rightful place in the deck of the Master as one of his prized cards. Nothing will stop me. Okay, so all the scribes seem to be pretty terrible when it comes to their... Okay, I'm thinking... See, I think these guys are going to get 1 damage each because of this here. So I'm just going to use these two as like a little bit of protection for now. Yeah. And basically just have to let it go again because I don't have anything I can play. Ooh. At one time I was having problems getting anything I could, like, sacrifice for the board. Now I'm getting a problem and I'm not finding anything I can actually, like, play. God, sometimes RNG is just absolutely terrible for you, isn't it? Yeah, the Beast deck is not as good as I was hoping it'd be. Oh, yes, it was all worth it. Please, report my victory to the Master. Quickly, if possible. Yeah, but the problem is I can't do that. I have to go through you guys to see him, I think. What are you doing? I passed my final exam. We're done. Please, not again. Okay, at least here I can do something. So yeah, squirrel there, Mantis God will get there. is going to at least be able to take care of that Mox, and then the other things that are on board shouldn't really be that much of a problem, so I should be able to just get away with this. Yeah. And then I could also do this here. And yeah, there's nothing else to really do besides win it, so we'll just let this end and go through. Right, overkill also applies, but... There we go, up to over 21 foils, so we'll probably be able to buy some card packs. Maybe I should even look at doing that, try to complete the collection. No, please. Please, just tell the master I passed. You won't know the difference. Here, take this pack. Okay, another magic card pack. We got the Blue Mage. When played, you draw cards. That would be handy to have. Ooh, but then we also got a Meat Bot. God, I'm going to really have to go in and examine what I'm going to do. Oh. Here, I can open the door for you. Urgh. I'm really going to have to figure out, like, optimizing the deck in a little bit, but we'll see. Maybe about trying one more battle or puzzle, and then continuing along. You find card pack among heap of sharp implements. See the card pack. So we got the Grange's Mox, which seems to give green and orange, and a Thick Droid. Oh, as well as a Practice Wizard and a Junior Sage. And another Meat Bot. Again, I think the Meat Bots are going to be more helpful than... Oh. Okay, well, I guess that's an easy way down and out if I want it. The Meat Bots might be my new, like, sacrifice thing, just because they do have, like, the 3 blood worth. The dummy stares lifelessly back at you. Then suddenly, it springs into motion. Oh. Okay, I guess this is our fight. Be honest, I don't see, like, anything dangerous here. Oh. Oh, that's why I don't see anything dangerous. I have to watch whatever sigils come out, I guess. So I'm going to have to find a way to deal with the Force Mage. But yeah, we have to find something that basically attacks beside it, so... That is exactly what we could use. Okay, so you know what, Cat? Put you there, put you right here. So we know Skull with Diamond comes first. Oh. Okay, well, I was going to say Skull with Diamond comes first, and then it's a push. We can play that right there. Okay, so Skull, Diamond, push, and then... what I had just said. Actually, I'm kind of curious about this. If I take care of these, couldn't I just let turns pass until I can get, like, a really good hidden card like Ouroboros in hand? Yeah, I literally could. I think I might just do this. I mean, it might take a little... There you are. That's my friend. You there. You there. Destroy you. Put you there. And then if we break the cat, and I've got... Okay, I think I had the wrong card in mind. Yeah, that just makes skeletons. Okay, that's not the one that actually gives me the damage boost. So you know what? Let me break that. And I guess I'll just get the field mice out. And just let it all play out. There we go. That's some nice extra stuff to play around with. 10 extra foils. The dummy's hinges creak back into position and returns to its lifeless stare. So until you get the puzzle, could you just farm this as much as you wanted to get the, what am I trying to think? The foils, like, just you break the game and farm. Because I think you can. Oh, I just thought of something. I have the cats in Ouroboros, and this part of the game lets you destroy a card of your choosing. Oh, but I don't have a way of bringing Ouroboros back into hand and playing again, so that'll slow that down, but it's interesting to know. I don't know if I want to do the full cheese like that, but you have if you want it. I think for now, though, we will end this episode of Inscryption right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.